Back on Arabia yet again in the red, playing as the Huns. We have IWantToBeLiked, who's playing on his alias IWantToBeLiked. So that's who that is. Over in the blue, we have CKF, Voobly, who I think we've seen quite a few games from now. We've seen that he likes to forward a lot and is really strong in his forward aggressive style, real quick aggressive play. So it's always interesting to see his games, and I don't think we've seen a lot of 1v1s from IWantToBeLiked actually. I think we've seen a few team games, but on this channel particularly, not a lot of 1v1s. So let's have a look at what we've got here. Let's have a quick look at the maps to decide if anyone's got a big favour. First thing, of course, IWantToBeLiked has this crater-like area, which you see a lot on Arabia. Generally quite an annoying map to start with. His berries are over here as well on the hill, and plus that they are just going to have a little bit of trouble getting saturated there because of, if we look, these trees are right around the edges, so not so nice for that. Boar up the top of this hill as well, so hope if he doesn't go for loom, of course there is a chance that will be a little bit more damage here, and if this scout wants to jump in, it could potentially try and lame a bit as well. There we go, loom has been done though, so we've got nothing to worry about that. And it looks like, wow, Abu actually going for the lure here with a villager. That is actually really bloody game. That is amazingly game, and it looks like he's going to be trying to intercept that with the scout there to stop it from coming through. And is he going for a double lure here? Ooh, this is intense. Hopefully that villager makes it back. It's going to be really, really close. And IWantToBeLiked looks like he's going to be going for a deer in this situation. But saying that, back to his map, gold over here in towards the side and stone in the same area. Of course, this hill here as well, going to be quite annoying to try and deal with. It does have a nice wood here and here though, however, it does have this little bit of a hill. Hopefully it won't be too much trouble. And did that villager make it? Looks like that villager made it. There it is, 5 HP, he made it, he got the boar steal. Very well done there, and of course, because of this boar steal, going to be able to force IWantToBeLiked to go to deer. Quite an interesting thing there. Did he get the other one as well, or 1, 2, and there's only one over here. No, so he didn't go for the other boar as well. It is right there. So quickly, let's check out Abu's base before anything interesting starts to happen. Over on the right side of his town center, he's got his main gold, followed up by a stone. Got a nice wood here in the front. Looks like there's going to be a wall off here, and there's the third boar lure right now. Woods towards the front over here, and gold in the front, and a stone there as well. So if we want to go for an early kind of tower push, he definitely can with that there. Looks like he's walling off quite well. Looks like that's going to be a bit late for a drush. Usually comes up about 7 minutes if we're going to see a drush. Plus he doesn't have the gold to get out the 3 militia, which is what we generally see. Splitting his lumber, not yet. IWantToBeLiked, not splitting the lumber yet. Looks like he managed to get that scout there. Always good to try and get that. And Abu going up now. Going to be quite a good time there. Saying that, is that a drush? That's going to be a very late drush. Where's he? That's interesting. That's going to be a late drush. Well, let's see what he can do with it. And I guess he can lame these deer though, so that's definitely a good idea. That's actually really a smart idea from Abu here. I didn't even think of this. Being able to lame the deer here and just push IWantToBeLiked back even more. Playing a pretty smart game, honestly, and again forcing all these guys here to engage, and hopefully they'll drop all that food they're carrying. If he orders them back to the wrong thing, looks like he's going to try and lame these deer here as well. IWantToBeLiked coming back with that scout, but not a lot else he can do right now. Abu still waiting to get up into the next stage. Of course, that extra ball really going to be helping out, considering he's already got militia out on the field. Finished laming there. Looks like he's... Ooh, he might be able to tag some villagers over here. Might be able to get this one. How's that militia doing? Alright. And downhill, it looks like that scout might be just enough to stop them. Losing 1 militia, and IWantToBeLiked still not losing anything too big here. And that's feudal age for 8th, and it doesn't look like Abu's going to be feudal for a while yet, so it's going to be kind of hard for him to hold out right now. Stable coming up here, 4 villagers, of course, wanting to get that stable up as soon as possible. However, Abu has walled off his entire map right now, so I don't know what IWantToBeLiked is going to be able to really do to stop him right now. And he comes in with the scout. Saying that, he missed a spot by the looks of things. And it looks like IWantToBeLiked knows this, and he's going to stop this getting walled. He didn't want to run in because he didn't want to alert, but he wants to keep it open. Ooh, what's this villager doing? So it's going to get killed by wolves to me. I have no idea what that villager was trying to do, but it looks like IWantToBeLiked might be just about ready to go in. And sorry if you can hear my voice going, I have been doing a lot in the last few days. And I honestly wasn't going to record a comp today, but I thought, you know, 2 days, should probably, you know, get in there, get it done. Be good about that. But anyway, scouts come in. Looks like they might just get a kill on this villager here. One of those scouts on really low HP right now, and that's that one there on 1 HP. There we go. Air only just going up right now. Going to be able to get a spear out to try and deal with this. And of course, if your opponent rushes and you go scouts, and especially if you go like 20 pop scouts, the big difference is there that they don't have anything to defend it really with. That villager finally getting killed off there. That could have been on purpose, actually, interestingly enough. There was so many wolves there, he kind of did run them down over here. I don't know. Could have just been making the best of a worse situation. Who knows? That spear over there, going to be able to clean up that scout pretty quickly. Just like those villagers. I don't think he's getting out of there. And nope. And it looks like that one militia just going to town on these villagers. As best it can. Of course, getting stabbed to death over there. And, ooh, Stonewall going up. Interesting play here. Very interesting play. You don't usually see a full Stonewall in an area this big. Looks like Abu will be going for the fast castle style of play. Or, saying that, he doesn't have the food to be able to do it. So what's he trying to do? If he tries to go into a massive feudal war here, he's going to be outdone. This is going to be an interesting one to see what he decides to do. He's collecting stone, so he might try and get a castle up nice and quickly. Could go for some kind of a castle drop. Going to be interesting to see what he decides to go for. Double archery range from 8th Wonder. And gold on the back already over there, so we're looking pretty good right now. Archery range coming straight up from Abu, and still really low on the resources for him, so I don't know exactly what he's going to be able to do. It's going to be kind of hard. Lots of villagers on farms though, so it looks like he is trying to get up to the next age and sending even more there. So of course trying to get up to that next age. However, 8th Wonder at the moment, finally moving into an archer transition, which means he's going to be able to start stockpiling that up. And it looks like he's going to be able to go to castle fairly soon actually. Blacksmith finally going up, and of course fletching to be followed out of there. If he wants it, of course. Only if he wants it. Could actually go up before he decides to get fletching. That'd be an interesting play. But either way, it doesn't look like 8th Wonder is going to be able to do a lot here at all. So let's just speed things along until he gets up into the castle age. And there we go, going up now, and probably only going to get fletching when he can afford it now. Probably a good idea putting that off, considering he can't get any harass with that, so definitely a good decision. And only one villager on stone now for Abu, so it doesn't look like he's going to be going for a castle drop, and there's fletching right now. Abu, what is your plan? You nearly have enough to go up to the castle age. He started archer production, you have a lot of gold there. It looks like he's just going to be going cavalry archer by the looks of things. And there we go, so both players going up into the castle age right now. 8th Wonder, up to 3 range, of course. Bloodlines, I'm going to assume, is really close, either being done or being done, or to be done soon at any rate. And looks like we're about to see 8th Wonder hit up. There we go. Is he going to forward with Siege Workshop, or what's his plan? Is he going to go for town centers? Siege Workshop on forward. Crossbowman and Bodkin already on the way. Tower is up from Abu over here to help defend this lumber. Definitely good positioning there. What are you doing, 8th? What is your plan? Town center up in the back. And not moving forward with any villagers, so it doesn't look like he's going to put down a forward siege workshop right about now. So he's just going to try and sit around these outer perimeter and just restrict his opponent from doing as much as possible right now. Saying that, though, Air is trying to move out here. You might be able to get some good harass, and there is that being redone. Abu just hitting the castle age now, so going to be able to, of course, get that crossbow. Really important thing to get. Ooh, this is interesting. Can actually hit the villagers from there. Going to force the abandonment of these 2 farms. And it looks like if crossbow's done here, he's going to be in for a better chance, especially if he gets Bodkin done as well. But until then, he's really not going to be on even terms with 8th. And cavalry archers are out. Another town center coming up over here. So 8th up to 3 town centers, which is the golden number. Abu going up to 2 and no 3rd. So sitting on a 2nd there. Still no siege workshop from Wonder, so he's not trying to just end it already. He is going to try and sit back a bit, and he's going to try and boom up a bit. Because of course, when you're ahead, get more ahead. It's always a good way to look at things. However, crossbows versus cavalry archers, we know how this is going to end, especially when they have bloodlines. That 70 HP is actually massive. Cavalry archers are out as well for Abu, but of course only on 50 HP right now. And Looks like these crossbows over here will be taken out. And there's bloodlines now. Trying to get some harass. Again, just trying to get in here. He's going to really need to drop a forward siege workshop or castle or something to bust in here. Because until he does that, it's going to be really hard to keep hurting the economy like he is. Of course, he did force the abandonment of these two farms, and he did force a tower up here, but that's about all he can do for now. So it's going to be interesting to see what 8th Wonder's play is here. Is he going to go for a villager on the front, or what's the plan? Is he just going to try and bust through? Looks like 8th sitting at the top of this hill here. Actually, a really smart idea to do, because of course every unit will be coming out through this gate here, unless of course another one is created. But if he can successfully camp on this hill here, it's going to force anything that comes out to try and get a little bit different there. 2 villagers gone from here for 8th, and it looks like a lot of wolves actually on this map. This is actually crazy how many wolves there are. 8th looking like he's going to take this one here without too much trouble now. And ooh, that he nearly managed to get in there. That would have been massive if he snuck through that gate there. That actually would have been crazy. Looks like though the barracks is under siege and it will go down eventually, of course, unless rebuilt. But of course, cavalry archers should be able to snipe any villager that comes in to try and rebuild. Locking down the stone here, definitely a smart play. How are we doing on upgrades? Completely even. 8th Wonder not going Imperial. Has quite a bit of resource there. Abu not going Imperial either. It looks like we're going to be sitting in Castle Age for a while longer. We're going to see this Cavalry Archer War for a little longer. Still trying to get harass over here. Doesn't look like anything. Smartly putting up a tower there. Definitely a good idea. What is the plan here? Ooh, Cavalry Archer's moving out. It looks like Abu actually has... Ooh, he might be able to take this one, especially if he gets to the top here. This could be a close one. This might actually even decide the game after this engagement. What's he going to do? He's waiting for more. And they just run past each other. 8th moving back to his base right now. Ooh, it looks like 8th has just a few more there. This is going to be a close one. And running directly past each other right now. That's going to be a freebie over there. And here we go. This is where it's going to come down to right now. It's coming down to the micro. And of course, not even running here. It looks like they've probably even just set them to patrol. Really interesting. Of course, 8th reinforcing as quick as possible. Lots of cavalry archers queued there, actually. Putting up another range now. And it looks like... Oh, it's so close. You can never tell with these kind of things when the units are all bunched up on top of each other. It's like trying to speculate in galley wars. It looks like 8th is going to take it. Making a massive lead there. Siege Workshop from Abu not going to be able to go up. And this could be the beginning of the end, guys. He might even GG here. He's got nothing to be able to defend this with. Got a few cavalry archers, but that's it. If a Siege Workshop's dropped, it's over. It's over, really. There's not a lot he can do right now. And there's that Siege Workshop coming up on the front. Some cavalry archers are moving around the back to try and get a little bit more harassment over here. However, that tower might be able to stop a lot of it. Getting one, so that's not too bad. Of course, every villager counts in this game. And the Siege Workshop is up. What are we going, Mangonel or Rams? If you can make up your mind. And he's going Rams. He's going to try and end this. Of course, when his opponent doesn't have a Siege Workshop up yet, and he's only got Cavalry Archer, Rams are definitely a good option. Also, another range going up for 8th. Really starting to smash it out here. And here we go. Bring up the battering rams. I don't know what Abu can do in this situation, unless he wants to go up to more town centers and just try and outboom. However, saying that, he's still on 2. And 8th, of course, being on at least 3. We'll have a look and see if he's got any more. 1, 2, 3 only. And it looks like down over here we are seeing some harass, getting 4 villagers there. Might even get a few more. He might be able to come back here if he gets some even better harass. Might be able to kill this one potentially. Yes, getting that. It looks like that he has sent in the cleanup crew though. And here comes the battering rams. Barracks already quite injured. And gonna even be able to sit on this little hilly area here. Gonna force all these cavalry archers back. Forcing the garrison of the town center. I think this is over, guys. Battering ram just, of course, destroying that barracks as if it was nothing. Ooh, armor upgrade, though, is in favor of Abu right now. And there we go. That is the barracks down. Looks like he's going to be pushing forward. Could potentially move back here onto this hill area just to try and get a little bit more advantage. Especially considering he doesn't have the armor advantage right now, the tech upgrades. and actually trying to... No idea what he was trying to do there. I'm so confused. And there's a GG from Abu, knowing he's not going to be able to come back from here. He's lost too many units, too much just resource in this, and that is over. Anyway, that was a nice little interesting Hun war there. Pretty much a sit and boom kind of style of game. Good play by 8th. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next game.